This is Lauren Fogelman at ExpertSportsPerformance.com, working with highly driven, motivated athletes on having more focus, confidence, the ability to effectively do distractions when competing for consistent high performance. Today's topic is Kickstart this season for top sports performance. What do you think the top elite athletes, the 1% across the board, do that most athletes don't do? And it's going to really make a difference. They don't wait for the first day of season. Instead, what they do is they take initiative and they're getting things in motion before that first day of training camp. And that's going to make a difference for you too. So if you really have this big vision, this goal, you want to see yourself perform better this season, then let's give it a kickstart, giving you that head start before everybody else. Because when you have more time in, you're going to get better results. It's just a matter of how many hours you can get in sometimes and training smarter in order to get the best results possible. So that early preparation, that's going to give you that edge. And that's what you really need in order to be able to have that highest top performance possible. So let's look at what you can do to have your best season ever. Let's get started. First thing is, I want you to really choose a big dream for yourself. Not just something that you know that you can accomplish by the end of the season, but think about where you would like to be at the end of the season and dream really big. That means choose something that's going to really have to stretch you, and you know you're going to have to be working it in order to make that happen. So what would be that big dream for you, that target that you're going to choose? After that, congruency. This isn't nothing new, but basically what needs to happen is this isn't a dream that comes from your head, because your head is what keeps you small. It's what holds you back. It's what keeps you in that doubt, fear, and worry. What I want you to do is have that dream come from your core, your gut, your heart, but really from here, that inner knowing. When it comes from there, then it's going to be a bigger vision. It's going to stretch you, but it's going to motivate and inspire you too. So get congruency, have it come from your core, and then step up into it. After congruency, crave. I want you to really connect with that purpose, that big vision that you have for yourself, and I want you to crave it. I want you to be hungry for it. I want you to want it so badly that vision is what you're putting all of your energy and you're really focusing on, and it is driving you. So really crave it, own it, let it drive you because it inspires you. After that, challenge. With challenge, it's about, like I said, not choosing something that you know you're going to be able to achieve, because those sure things, they just don't really drive you sometimes. So I want you to be able to stretch yourself big. And what would that be for you? What's going to really challenge you? What's going to be something that you know you could reach, but it's really a stretch for you? It's going to require that leap of faith. It's going to have a lot of meaning and purpose for you. But if you really stay focused, you're going to be able to hit your numbers. You're going to get results. So think about how you're going to go ahead and challenge yourself this season. After that, commit. Well, if you're going to stretch yourself, you're going to have to be fully committed. That means doing whatever is necessary, the things that are easy, as well as the really tough ones. There's no room for excuses when you're fully committed to that big dream, that vision that comes from within you. But boy, when those excuses melt away, it just amps you up. You're all of a sudden showing up in a whole different way. So think about it. Are you really committed to what that big dream, that vision is that you're going to choose for yourself? After that, claim. I want you to own it. I want your vision to be aligned with your purpose, your values, your actions, your beliefs. I want you to own it. And don't just keep it a secret to yourself. Feel free to really share it with the people who are your trusted source. So claim it, let people know what it is, because the right people, if you tell them, they're going to rally behind you and they're going to help you to reach that bigger vision of yourself. After claim, cheating. Now, what is cheating? How does cheating have anything to do with all this stuff? Well, if you cheat and you think there's shortcuts, it takes away from the momentum. You need to have that momentum. You need to always be building upon what you've done previously to keep it going with those really big visions. There's no room for cheating whatsoever, because the bottom line is it's about what you do even when nobody else is looking. So cheating, just not an option for really helping you step into that big vision and kickstart your season. And finally, cheering. Who's your cheering section? Who are those right people that you want to have on board, on your team, that have your back? They're not going to laugh at you. They want you to succeed and really go the whole distance. Think about who those people are. Reach out to them. Bring them in. That way, you have all this energy and support behind you so that they can really help you to stay focused when you're in those tough moments. So recognize that with all these things that we put out here, the 8 different parts of reaching that big vision for your best season ever, it's not a walk in the park. It's really, really tough work. But I can tell you from my own experience, when I've had that big vision and I've really claimed it, I stepped into it and I did the tough stuff, it was amazing the results that I got. But I'll be honest with you, it's not all successes every single time. Sometimes I had a really big vision for my season and I didn't hit the numbers like I expected. But boy, those were some really insightful learning opportunities. They weren't always fun. It was hard work, takes commitment, but you're going to find things out about yourself that you didn't know before, because it's coming through those tough moments and making it to the other side and learning those things about yourself that really set you up for your successes the next season out also. Like I said, it builds upon itself. So think about yourself and what it is that you need to do to kickstart your season, because I'm going to let you know the best athletes, they don't wait for someone else to tell them what to do. They're taking initiative and they're getting in shape so that on day 1 training season, they're good to go. They don't have to catch up. And that's what I want for you too. I want you to be good to go. So this is my challenge. What's your big dream? What's that vision that you have for yourself? Don't worry about whether it's possible or not possible, or even if it's logical. It probably isn't, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be. It's when it's bigger than what you think is possible that you get inspired and really connect with it. The next thing is, write down that vision that you want for yourself, that dream. Because when you write it down, you increase the odds for success. That's pretty cool stuff. And finally, what is it that you can do to really kickstart your season? Take that initiative and get going right now. Decide on it and then act. I'd love for you to tell me what you thought about this training, what takeaways you've had. If you want my new training series on training for really top performance and getting your mindset and gear, go to my website, expertsportsperformance.com, put your name and email address in. You'll immediately get the first video of the training series on mindset strategies. I look forward to hearing from you. My goal is to teach athletes how to stay cool in the heat of the moment. Lauren Fogelman, expertsportsperformance.com.